Hey, welcome to New Jump City, everybody, where we recap the week in American and Japanese sequential art. I am your host, Christian, the unbiased king. Aspinall. And joining me in person for, I guess, our first consecutive thing in a row.
First consecutive thing in a row.
What? Oh, I'm just reading your Instagram. I've been just informed to touch the brick for good luck.
Yeah, there you go.
And now this episode can begin proper.
Yes.
Well, anyway, it's Joshua Gangsta fucking. Ah, damn it. Fuck. Ha!
You understand?
I'm losing my mind.
you solid, bro?
I'm solid. You know what? I'm leaving it in. We're human.
Okay.
It is Joshua Gangsta Time Cole beside me.
Well, it's called Partner, but it should be called Gangsta Time.
Yeah, what up, guys? What up, everyone listening? Thanks for bearing with us. Your man Chris back on the ones and twos.
Oh, yeah. Because our producer, who is here on Discord, it is Edgelord Big News Brian.
What's up, bitches?
Why aren't you here? We miss you.
I'm sorry, I'm busy.
I can't hear you. You sound far away. Why are you?
Sorry, I'm busy.
Okay, cool. I guess I turned down your volume because you're loud. But I'm glad you're here regardless. We have a fun show. A short one, probably. Maybe so. Maybe sort of, kind of, sort of. But we got one. Let's get into plugs really quick. You can find me at the Chris Aspinall on Twitter and Instagram. Joshua Cole, where can they find you?
At JDCole_37. That's on Instagram as well. You could holler at me on Twitter too. At NYChillin.
Oh,
with an EN at the end, not an ING.
Oh, yeah. Brian.
You can find me at b.esp on both Instagram and Twitter. And if you ever want to catch me when I'm streaming, you can find me at twitch.tv/itspunchline.
Oh, my God. You can follow the show itself at New Jump City on Twitter and Instagram as well. Follow us on Twitter especially because we do a really good chapter of the week audience poll for you guys, so you guys can tell us what you think of this week's manga and comics on it. We do have the winner for this week already cast, so we'll be revealing that later. So the next one will be going up tomorrow, actually, at the time of this recording, Friday, which will be when Jump comes out this week.
Right.
For some strange reason. They do that sometimes. So, follow us on Twitter, cast your vote, and email us at newjumpcitypod@gmail.com with any questions, suggestions, anything you guys want to talk to us about. Email will be the best place to reach us. Or you can comment on whatever video highlight you're watching, whether it's the full version that we upload to YouTube or like the little breakout highlights that we do as well. Subscribe to us on YouTube while you're at it. And also like, share, do the whole 9 yards. All that stuff. Subscribe to us on iTunes, Spotify, Pandora Music, Amazon Music, wherever you listen to podcasts, if you prefer audio podcasts. And without further ado, I think that's all for plugs. Spoiler alerts ahead. Let's get this show started. It is time to randomize. One Piece.
By Ichiro Oda. Ichiro Oda.
We are starting with One Piece chapter 1025, Twin Dragons. Last we left off, Kaido was facing off against Yamato. We learned his backstory and theorized about possibly Zoro's ancestor of some sort being the one that saved him, whether it's Ryuguku or Ryuma or whoever else in between of that family tree. But and now we're starting off in One Piece chapter 1025. Luffy is yelling at Momonosuke to just start flying. And Momonosuke is like, I am not used to this, being a giant dragon man.
Yeah, he was scared. Like, he made a great point saying, like, man, if I even stand up, I'm mad tall.
Yeah.
Size of a 3-story building.
Yeah.
So I understood, man.
Yeah.
He made it very real for me.
Yeah, he's very afraid of heights. And Luffy's like, still? Even as an adult? And I'm like, I don't know, man. That shit doesn't go away.
Yeah, he didn't magically go through a bunch of experience. He's still 7 years old, or however old he was.
Yeah, something like that. Meanwhile, back on the top of Onigashima, Kaido and Yamato did a whole Thunder Bagua clash, and we see that cracks start to form on Yamato, and he says Mirror Mountain, and it turns out to be like some weird shadow clone type thing.
Sure. Substitution.
Yeah, substitution jutsu. It looks like ice, but I'm
Ice
not.
style.
Yeah.
KK Kengai.
Kekkei Genkai.
Remember that?
Yeah. I don't think that's what Kekkei Genkai was.
Yes, it was. It was the bloodline.
Yeah, it's a bloodline thing.
And the ice was a bloodline thing, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Only a few people. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe you're right. I'm
Yeah.
sorry for questioning you.
Nice. Hey, I'm surprised I
You
knew
nailed it.
something over you in Naruto.
Anyway, after doing the shadow clone jutsu thing, Yamato just drops down from the sky, just blasts Kaido over the head with his club.
Cracks his father's head open from the back. Let's not hold back.
Yeah, it was pretty wild.
I mean, he's a beast, so he ain't died, but still.
Yeah,
it was
Kaido
very
ate
savage.
that. Kaido ate that shit, and he's like, "Look at you, acting like a damn soldier of Wano, but you can't escape your bloodline." And as they continue to clash and fight each other, but eventually Yamato kind of gets knocked down by Kaido as he's like, "Everyone who ever showed you favor is dead. The samurai that broke you out of those caves, people who gave you a blanket, food, they all died." It's pretty rough.
Dead. Your
Dead.
mother, dead. The mans that slid you some food that one time, dead. That was my favorite mans, too.
I crucified
well.
him.
Oh, well. Oh, the fuck well.
Yeah. Meanwhile, we cut back to Luffy, and Momonosuke just starts flying. He did it, but he starts careening into Onigashima through separate rooms. Everybody's like, "Holy shit, Luffy, is that you?"
Yeah, he tried to turn the land on top, and he's like, "Bro, I got my eyes closed, so I don't know where the fuck I'm going."
Yeah, he keeps crashing through every battle. He crashes through
Eyes shut.
Yeah, eyes shut. Crashes through. Law and Kid and Big Mom just watch as this dragon appears from the fucking ground, and he's like, "Just open your eyes, Momonosuke." He's like, "I can't. There's something in there already." It's because you keep crashing into things, you know.
Nigga said, "Help me, Luffy."
Yeah, it's not great. So meanwhile, back on Onigashima, Yamato stands up, and in the background you actually see Momonosuke and Luffy just like
Kaido gets distracted by whatever Yamato's saying. He's like, "What?
What? What is that?"
That looks like a dragon.
But I'm a dragon.
I'm the only dragon.
So yeah, as this is happening, Yamato charges up his divine swiftness attack, and Luffy sees Kaido and on sight goes Gear 4 Snake Man.
On sight.
He's like, "Kaido!" And he loads up Snake Man, and he and Yamato land a blow at the exact same time on Kaido's face, sending Kaido flying backwards. Pretty sick. And that's when Kaido transforms into his dragon form, and we get a dope 2-page spread of Luffy standing atop Momonosuke's head while Kaido stares him down as a dragon. Fuck yeah.
I love Oda's art, man.
Oh
Look
my
at that
God.
dragon face. Cause he's like cheesing, but not really.
Yeah.
Cause that's just how he draws them.
Yeah.
He's like, "Oh yeah,
Ooh.
who's this?"
I mean, it's just,
Like he didn't just get punched in the fucking face.
yeah, it's also
You know?
so cool. Like, imagine.
And Luffy up top. Come on.
Yeah, that's what I'm
man.
saying.
Yeah.
Like, think about it. And when One Piece started, this man was in a barrel, and now he's riding atop a dragon. How far he has come.
Oh god, the art used to look so bad. And I guess I can't talk shit because I can't draw. We don't have to get into Chris, but
I
he
wouldn't say it
tries.
was so bad.
Yeah, well, compared to a
It
few
was
other
old,
things.
and he's gotten so much better. Look at this shit.
Yeah, way better.
So good.
Way better.
So yeah, Yamato says, "A pink dragon, could it be?" And Luffy says, "Nothing you do is going to kill me. I'm the man who will be king of the pirates." And Momonosuke stutters a little bit. He's like, "And my name is Kozuki Momonosuke, the man who will be shogun of Wano, Brian."
Oh, you stole Brian.
Brian.
L. Wrong.
Take
What do you
it.
mean? just because he wants to be the Shogun of Wano doesn't mean that he can't leave.
He won't.
You got it, Brian. You know what? You totally reversed it on us.
Yeah, you flipped it and reversed it. Well, anyway, whatever. I mean, one of us is going to win in the end. It's going to be me. Anyway, that's where the chapter ends. As Kaido looks at him and says, "Whoa, whoa, 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 whoa. What a surprise, little boy. But the world doesn't need 2 dragons." Damn right, Kaido.
Yeah, but they do need 1 shank. Told you I'd do it.
Wow.
Okay, so there.
Going
has
off of
been
what
a
Josh
lot-
just said, you're welcome.
There's
Yeah, he set that up
There's been
for
a
you
lot
so
of-
organically.
been a lot. Shut up. There's been a lot of discussion about this week's chapter.
Has
but
there, Brian?
As
it
opposed
seems
to
like
the
there
normal
may have
amount of
been a
discussion?
mistranslation in this issue. I mean, in this chapter.
A mistranslation? Where?
He calls Yamato an ogre.
Oh, yeah.
People that I think there have been translations that say oni instead of ogre, so we're still not sure. There have been a lot of mistranslations recently in Viz chapters, so not entirely sure, but it seems like the real translation for it is supposed to be oni.
That's interesting. Because, like, they know what oni is. Like, this guy uses onigiri, still in the American translation.
Oh.
I don't know. I mean, isn't he kind of saying the same thing, though? Like, because onis are like demons, right?
And so are
Yeah.
It's kind of the same.
No, but ogres are different. Ogres are just completely different from oni.
Well, I guess what he's trying to say
Why?
in general is that they're like monsters, like you're the son of monsters.
No, what I think is happening is that we're getting a lot of this Wano arc has been showing us a lot of new shit when it comes to different types of races within the One Piece world.
Mhm.
So obviously, there's the fishmen, there's the humans,
Okay.
there's the Skypians,
Right.
there's the Lunarians now. Now we got these fucks to
The
think
ancient
about.
race.
And now maybe perhaps Oni, right?
Or ogres.
So no, I doubt it's ogre. I
yeah,
think that's
but
just
if
a mistranslation.
but why couldn't it be a race of ogres?
Well,
I mean, it could be, but I
Why
think
does
it's
it
just
matter?
a
Isn't that a
mistranslation.
matter of semantics? The point is that this might be a new race of people.
Yeah,
Whether
and
it's
I would
ogres
like
or
to
Oni.
say I was right. I knew he was not human. Okay,
I mean,
I
he
knew
didn't
this
say-
man was not human.
Wait, it
I
could just
said
be a
it.
metaphor.
yeah, Brian, you're taking
No.
not
too-
confirmed.
He literally speaks. He's been speaking about humans from a third person for so long. Like
Because
he's been
he's
constantly
arrogant.
referring to
Yeah.
humans as humans, not like you can't stay around normal people or some
Oh.
shit.
You're right, Brian. I guess Light Yagami was not human because he would say humans.
No,
don't
but
deserve-
yeah, like Yagami had a god complex. He thought he wasn't human at that point.
Why can't
he thought he
Kaido
was
have
a literal
that?
god. Of course, he had like a disconnection from humanity.
Well, why can't Kaido have that
That's-
same disconnection?
Yeah.
Why,
no,
why
because
is that so
Kaido
crazy?
is literally a different being. Like his children have horns and shit. Like, why
That is
can we explain
interesting.
her
Yeah.
having horns?
Not yet, Brian. We don't know.
Wait. But Brian, you didn't say that he was just a non-human. You, in particular, said that he was a dragon already, and then ate a
Oh, yeah,
human like fruit.
So there's that. Yeah.
So
yeah,
guess
yeah.
what, Brian?
So listen,
But that still
but
could
with
be
that,
the case.
No, with
You
that
never
said,
know.
I will go ahead and agree that I don't think he's a regular human. I think he's some sort of subspecies like fishmen or whatever. And yeah, one of the big things is the horn. Unless
So here's
both of their
here's
fruits
my
give
tie-in.
them horns, that doesn't make right. They have the same type
No,
of horns.
I don't think people inherit traits from parents with devil fruits.
Exactly. Yeah. So I do think it is part of like there's different race. But I do think, but look at his daughter. I mean, look at Yamato.
No, the Oda
Yamato
confirmed
has
that Yamato is a she.
What?
Yeah.
No, well, duh. No, we do know that, but she identifies
Biologically.
as
No,
Odin.
she's a she. Like in the so Oda is pretty particular when it comes to pronouns.
Uh-huh.
Like he's done this before. I mean, there's a whole island of trans people
Yeah.
in this series. So
Even cause misses?
on one of the official like one of the official info stuff, they said that Yamato is a she.
Sure, but like Kaido calls him a he. You know, like even Kaido respects the pronouns. You know, like so. That's what we're saying.
I don't know.
Is that like he's biologically a woman, but like identifies male.
Yamato says that he is Odin, and if he says I'm literally Odin, then and Odin was a guy, right?
Yeah.
You know what? Let's just get back into this because
let's call the whole thing off.
So, so my theory is, I think things are starting to fall into place on setting us up to what actually happened in the Gap Century or whatever it's called.
Yeah, I just want to see what
I think we're getting ready to have a massive fucking info dump.
Yeah, I don't know. I think like whatever info dump we're gonna get is probably gonna have to wait till the end of this battle, or maybe like at some point we'll finally get Kaido's backstory.
How long ago was Reverie?
Reverie was maybe like a year ago.
Oh, I hope we get another one. Oh no, because this is only literally like a week after Reverie, right?
Well, the Reverie.
People are theorizing.
People
are theorizing that the Navy are going to show up.
I don't know.
The Marines are going to show up.
How can they get to Wano?
Well, they're not allowed at Wano. They stay away from Wano because Wano's not part of the world government. Like that's the whole point.
Until Kaido gets taken down.
Right, because Cypher Pole is already there.
Yeah, potentially.
But how the fuck would they get through the waterfalls?
But Cypher Pole was dealing with the Shogun under the table. It's not necessarily that Orochi is part of the world government so much as he's like a third-party vendor to them.
I mean, Sengoku was mentioning something about like Kaido not... that Akainu shouldn't let this shit just slide.
What do you mean?
A long time ago. Like, remember that info dump about God Valley and shit?
Yeah.
With Sengoku? During that chapter, he tells Akainu something along the lines of, yo, these guys are fighting for fucking Wano right now. Are we gonna just sit by and let that shit
that's the thing,
rock?
Is that this is a different... I don't know the whole particulars with God Valley, but the whole point of Wano is that yes, they kind of have to let shit rock because Wano is very isolationist, and they don't. Fuck
so
with
what they say, what they said was, it doesn't strike. Oh, so he's saying essentially what he's saying is, Wano is super important, and they're dragging in a lot of like. It's not coincidental that all this shit is coming in.
Yeah.
That all this shit's going down in Wano.
Yeah.
So I think that the Marines are like now recognizing that Wano is a lot more important than they once thought.
Sure, I can see.
It's a point of interest now, of incredible interest. And with the power vacuum, without Kaido being there. Oh, man, so they're going to be subjugated to more fucking iron-fisted rule?
Well, we'll see, because, like, the government can't just storm in and take over.
I think it's hard for them to get there terrain-wise.
Yeah. I mean, they haven't been there in forever, probably, so.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's way down the line. I just want Kaido's backstory already. I'm getting sick of it.
Before he gets rolled up.
And I want to know why he cares about Joy Boy, too. Like,
maybe
isn't he like the only emperor like that mentioned Joy Boy that actually name dropped him?
I'm sure they probably all know him.
Yeah, I'm sure they all know him, but he's the first person to mention it.
Shanks probably knows him too.
Shanks probably knows him by association through Roger, because Joy Boy would have been before Shanks' time.
I'm saying he probably knows of him.
Yeah, no, because he has the hat. Of course, he would know him. He got the hat from Roger, and Roger knows Joy Boy.
Oh, wow! I forgot that Shanks gave that nigga the hat. He used to be the Straw Hat Pirates.
No, he was always red-haired Shanks. But he always just wore the hat.
And
then he gave it to
red-haired Shanks. Imagine curly-headed Chris.
What's Luffy gonna name his pirate crew if he gives away his hat?
It will always just be the Straw Hat crew. He's pretty much
Rubberman Luffy.
Yeah, the Rubberman crew. The Rubber Band Man. You guys know that? What do you know about that, Josh?
I seen Guardians of the Galaxy too.
Anyway, lots to look forward to in One Piece. This chapter was awesome. I I'll give it my RGC. It was just so cute.
Certified RGC. Certified RGC. Certified RGC.
Very good.
Yeah. Same.
Very good,
Ooh.
chap.
All right.
That was cool.
All right. Well, without further ado, I suppose we should move on to our next series.
We only get one of them?
Oh, I thought you said. Oh, I didn't know that it was also your RGCs.
Same.
All right, let's do it.
Certified RGC. Certified
that's how it looks.
RGC.
Oh, yeah.
Certified RGC.
Oh, U is failure? Ooh, then what's L?
What? Oh, it's the smallest violin.
Oh, that is a L. Okay. All right.
All right. Let's move on, I suppose. Right on.
I'm giving you 5 seconds to get your big boot ass on the floor.
What?
Very unprofessional, Chris.
What did I do?
Chris had a device go off that wasn't on vibrate.
Oh, they probably wouldn't have heard it. Well, thanks for putting me on blast.
Oh,
This
shit.
is Jujutsu Kaisen, chapter 158. Let me pull it up real faced. Now, this is unprofessional. This is Jujutsu Kaisen chapter 158, Kogane. Last we left off, the crew has finally convinced Hikari to join the squad and help them out with the culling game. And they fill him in on the situation. Gojo has been sealed. The principal is dead. Itadori learns this at the same time, as well as Megumi. So he's like, sorry, I didn't tell you earlier. But and Itadori's like, oh my god, are you sure that's okay? I mean, he's your dad, right? He's like, it's all right, Masamichi game will ride once again. Now I feel like Hikari has a bit of more of an emotional stake in this now. He's like, oh, god damn it, everybody who's ever took care of me is like being sealed away, killed. This is not great.
Killed, etc.
Etc., etc. He's like, all right, fine, I'll help you. But this isn't out of the goodness of my heart. When we do this, you got to help me do my Fight Club thing. And Megumi's like, yeah, no, I could probably do that pretty easily for you. And he's like, huh? What? You? And he's like, yeah, no, I'm the head of the Zenin clan. And this is really funny because immediately Hikari changes his tune. He even like does like a cutie face to be like, let's be buds. But also at the same time, he's like thinking to himself, is like, he'll probably want to be in charge at some point and take over the Fight Club. I'll think about that later. So they ally themselves. We get a little panel that indicates that the next day the Zenin clan is actually knocked off by Monster.
Remember that, guys?
That shit made me laugh when I saw it.
Yeah. No, it's like it reminding us.
Annihilated. The word he chose.
Yeah.
They did get annihilated.
Yo,
She went, yeah.
Yeah, she just absolutely demolished her entire family. Itachi got nothing on Maki right now, man. She vengeance style killed everyone.
And we got to see it all happen in the manga. It didn't have to happen in an anime filler or nothing like that.
Yeah.
He gave it to us and said, here you go, Maki, bodying all her relatives.
And she didn't make it slow either. She didn't make it fast either. She made it slow and painful for everyone involved. It was not great. At that moment, that's when the Kogane starts ringing. These little things are kind of their personal, I guess, referees of the game. Everyone kind of gets a Kogane, this little demon thing. And it announces that a player has added a new rule to the game. And the new rule is the 9th rule. Players shall have access to information on other players, such as name, points, and number of rules added, as well as their current colony. So I guess people are going to be easier to find now. We then get a full page spread of seeing this new character through the guts of another individual. This is kind of where we get to learn how this new rule was created. We learned that the person who made this rule is Hajime Kashimo.
Not no Ippo.
Not no Ippo, just Kashimo. So, yeah, pretty wild. He has these little veins underneath his eyes.
Byakugan.
Byakugan!
Hajimete no Byakugan.
Kyugan!
So, yeah. They're just like, wow, that was crazy. I wonder why they added this name. This rule, I mean, I didn't say name. So he's apparently this thing counted Itadori as among one of the players because I guess the important thing that we get from this is that Kenjaku apparently made a deal with cursed items and objects a while ago, and Sukuna is one of those things. So that's pretty wild. Yeah. In any case.
Damn, he got entered in by default.
Yeah, by default, basically. He didn't enter a colony. He just made a deal and was automatically made in, which is interesting.
Just sidetrack us. I've been watching the anime recently, I mentioned, and I was reminded that Itadori made a deal with
Sukuna.
Did that already get, brought up in the Shibuya arc when he took over?
Yeah.
So he burnt that? That's it already? It's over for that?
I think so.
It was like a one-time thing?
But that's what's funny. I actually remember that deal as well. And I remember like the deal was that he wouldn't hurt anybody.
Is that what he said? I thought it was like...
I could be wrong.
he
The
could take
the
over
deal
at
was
any
that
point.
he wouldn't kill his friends.
Oh, that's a pretty sweet
I think.
deal.
No, I thought like part of the conditions of him being able to take over his body is that he won't kill somebody during that time. But I think like actually what makes it a little better is that Itadori, when Itadori requested that he come out and take care of shit, right? Like Sukuna came out at Itadori's request at that time, right?
During Shibuya.
Okay, so if that's
I believe
the case,
that's what happened.
if that's the case, the deal kind of still stands because technically
Right.
Sukuna has, in order for that deal to like kind of be a thing, Sukuna has to come out on his own accord, or like he has to want to come out and take over the body for that one moment. Like he has to choose the moment he comes out, and then he's not able to kill anyone.
Right. And again, Itadori is supposed to be ignorant to this because part of the deal was that he wouldn't remember that this deal was made. So I could come out at any point that I choose, and you won't remember this is going to happen.
Yeah.
But I guess maybe there was a condition about him not harming Urchin Head.
Yeah, I know. I remember specifically that like Sukuna promised that he also wouldn't kill anybody when he came out. So I guess under the terms
That
of
sounds
the deal,
very uncharacteristic of him.
yeah. Well, he must have another goal in mind. He must want to come out at a specific moment.
Oh, there's got to be if that's the case. There's
Yeah.
no way.
yeah.
Killing for him is like, shit, scratching our balls, you know?
I mean, he basically
you gotta
just-
do it.
Yeah, he literally just did it during the Shibuya arc.
Right. Whoa, he smoked everybody.
Yeah, he did a lot. But in any case, I mean, if we're wrong about any of this, please comment and let us know because I actually kind of want to know. In any case, we get the players list from the Kogane. We get to see Goto's in it, Yuji's in it, but Megumi isn't in it because he hasn't entered officially yet.
Goto is the brain man, right?
No, Gojo. That's Gojo. No, not Gojo. Sorry, Geto is the brain man.
My bad.
So basically, they specifically go in to see. They find Kashio Hajime, and based on the information they get from Kogane, they realize that he's the one who made the rule because nobody else has yet. So he's basically. They start to think about ways to be like, oh, maybe we can do the culling game without killing people now. He explains that he asked Kogane to pull up people with 100 points or more, and they basically try to make this new mission is like they're going to find somebody who is not interested in adding rules,
Right.
and make that player and press that player to make a rule allowing points to be exchanged between players.
Nice.
So that in theory they can get Sumiki, who's Megumi's sister, they could get them to give all of their points, so she would be able to leave the game, I guess, as like a roundabout way of getting the game.
Okay, right, because they would just keep prolonging the game, I guess, for the rest of eternity until they die.
Yeah.
Until they die of normal death, and not because of their curse technique being removed from them and then dying as a result of that.
Exactly. So yeah, that's the new mission: is to track down the two 100 point sorcerers. Hajime Kashimo being one, and Hiromi Higuruma being the other. He has a hammer, and he looks scary.
Yeah, it looks.
I like his design. He reminds me of Mashima.
Who? Oh yeah, dull blade, weak point man.
Yeah.
Yeah, he reminds me of this guy from this manga called Monster. He kind of reminds me of the detective dude, although they don't have the same kind of hair, but they have like the same nose and general vibe.
He has a judge's hammer, a mallet. What do you call that? The
The
gavel.
Yeah, the
It's
gavel.
a gavel.
Oh my god, what if his curse of technique is supreme judgment?
Judge you.
You're going to jail, and then you actually go to jail.
You get sentenced right on the spot. 25, no parole. Ooh, that's deadly.
Yeah, it's not great.
I'm like, damn, you couldn't have just blasted me or something, my nigga.
You go directly to jail.
I would have took that hospital visit for a few months.
Yeah.
Over jail.
And you have to go. If you don't serve the full 25, you die.
What if he just judges you like shame wise? Like maybe it's not like a judicial thing, but it's like you're wearing crazy hair colors. Judgment.
You
defeat.
shouldn't have had that extra pice of cake.
Like the more
Judgment.
the more shame he throws on you, the more damage you take.
Yeah.
And it suppresses your abilities and all of that.
Oh man.
I feel like you might actually be onto something because cursed energy is about like
Making people feel bad?
negativity.
Yeah, judgment.
So you aren't actually far off from what could possibly actually happen.
He's gonna watch. This is how they're gonna introduce him, right? He's gonna pull up on a group of thugs, bothering this girl, right? Who's scantily clothed, mind you, and
It happens at least once a month.
right. He's gonna judge them because they're being douches and trying to harass her and / rape, etc., etc. And then after they all get judged and destroyed and sent to the Shadow Realm, then he's gonna judge her for dressing like a tramp.
Oh yeah, that's true.
And she's gonna die too, and that's how it's gonna reveal he's a fucking psychopath.
Damn, you're right, dude. Your fly is down.
Those heels are 2 inches too high.
Who you trying to impress with that haircut? Oh my god, I can't wait to see it. I'm actually kind
Women
of
look better without makeup.
You're wearing too much makeup. You're
It sounds like he's just sexist. It sounds like he's literally just an incel.
You don't recycle. You're a degenerate. Shadow Realm.
Are you going out with Chad tonight? Shadow Realm.
Yeah.
Uh,
Can't wait. Can't wait.
Oh, I'm so excited. Something tells me he's going to be, like, just the look on his face. Somebody tells me he might be our favorite character going down. I think it's going to be cool. I don't know. Just his general vibe. Anyway. I guess we should move on, right, boys?
Yeah, I believe we should move on.
All right. Let's do it. The X books. We only have 2 this week, starting with Marauders.
Right.
Number 24.
Mm-hmm. This is a cool issue.
Yeah, a little like kind of side story, and this is a cool cover. A lot of cool covers with Marauders lately.
Yeah.
I like these. This is like very manga-esque for some reason.
Kate looks so Jewish. I love it. My grandmother's Jewish,
Yeah,
all right? So that sounded like, oh god, that sounded horrible.
It sounded
what I mean
aggressive
is I'm
sometimes.
saying it from an
My
endearment
friend was
term of
black,
endearment.
okay?
Yeah, right, that's how it sounded.
Yeah.
No, I mean in a cool way. Like that's because she usually just looks like, average Caucasian American girl.
Yeah, no, they've
Wow, now you're making fun of Caucasians, huh?
well, they had it coming.
Hey, they have a certain style.
Well, anyway, we start off in space as a random spaceship pulls up to Sword.
I thought it was Star-Lord.
Is that what you thought?
I don't know why, but I did.
So yeah, this spaceship pulls up to Sword, and this guy comes out of it. His name is Eden Rixlow, and he's looking for Emma Frost. I always almost call her Emma Stone.
Brian, do you mind looking up
Eden Rixlow.
Rixlow?
You know what? I do mind.
All right, Brian.
That's unfortunate that you mind. I would have preferred you do it
Okay, Brian.
in jest, but I mean, oh well. Now you had to do
you're
it.
not
and it
off the
sucks.
clock here, buddy. You're still our producer. You still have to do what we say.
Was it Eden Whiteclaw?
Eden Rixlow, right? White Claw.
Rixio.
Oh, Rixio. then.
Rixio.
I thought it was Rixlow.
Rixio.
Anyway, while Brian looks that up.
X-Men?
Yeah, it's an
Yes.
X-Men thing.
How do you spell the first name?
Eden. E-D-E-N.
I just want to know if he has powers.
He probably does not. There's a shocking amount of people
What the fuck?
from space. who don't
How do you
have
spell
powers.
last name again?
Rixio. Rixio.
Oh, that's a fucking X.
Anyway, so the Marauders pull up because somebody's throwing dirt on Emma Frost's name.
Yeah.
Eden.
And they're going to check them.
Yeah, they're like, what you talk about? Kate tries to buy guns from this Iraqan guy, I guess, and
No, it's just an alien, I think.
no, he says like,
'Cause he says,
oh, I guess I don't know, because he says protection.
Don't sell to
important.
Earthers. Oh, well, it could have been an Iraqan. No.
Yeah, I don't know, some guy from space.
Whatevs. He was being horrific.
Oh, I mean, this is like
He
the
didn't know
Krakoan
Kate was
language,
a-
right?
Yeah.
so it could be Iraqo.
They're on Araco,
Yeah,
but that might not be a mutant.
yeah,
Could just be a regular alien.
yeah. They don't really wear shirts on Iraqo, so. In any case,
Right. It's not their thing.
Like literally everyone kind of goes shirtless except like for women, I guess, because for obvious reasons. But anyway, they go to the Red Lagoon and they find Lando Calrissian. I mean Eden Rixio. This guy's basically Lando Calrissian
What the fuck is that?
from Star Wars.
Oh.
Anyway, Sebastian Shaw is also in this bar.
He's just drinking alone to himself.
Yeah, he's like, I came here to drink alone, and they're like, all right, bro.
Yeah, we didn't come to see you anyway.
Oh, I don't see anything on him. Like, there's no like profile for him.
He just has space swag.
Try Dean Lawrence.
All I see is that there's an article that calls him the Han Solo of Marvel.
Ha 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 ha. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
He knows Emma from the past.
Yeah, I mean, we get enough kind of information that we need to know from.
Stuff that Chris for sure did not read.
I did not.
I
read. I read.
Oh.
Apparently, this guy is a former Nova Corps guy. They
Right.
used to just enlist anybody and everybody for a while.
Yeah, they needed bodies.
Yeah, so this guy was one of them, and he got dishonorably discharged for redacted reasons. He has multiple names. Nobody really even knows what his real name is. He went by Dean Lorix, Eden Rixio, Bijon was one of his names.
Baby Bijon.
Baby Bijon. And we get a list of his priors. He did a lot. He impersonating
Prize?
Yeah.
Prize? Do you have any prize?
Prize.
We are liars.
Kanye. Yeah, he's got a lot going on in his life. And apparently he came by to get his ship again because he and Emma worked together before and Emma stole his ship. And apparently it was part of a deal, but he was like, I would never give you my ship. And she's like, all right, I stole it, whatever. And then they do
Whatevs.
whatever. What are you gonna do? He tries shooting her, and she turns into her diamond form. And that's when Kate decides to come in with the fisticuffs, and starts like beating him for a while.
Has mercy on him because she doesn't murder him.
Yeah. Sebastian Shaw is in the background, like,
Nice.
those are the women that took my eyeball and beat me up and put me in a wheelchair for a little while.
For a little while.
So yeah, at some point, Eden just like, whatever. I got a counter for your phasing powers. Blah. You need to breathe, right? And that's when he takes the opportunity, kicks her right in the side.
In the fucking chest.
Yeah.
Ganondorf style.
Yeah, yeah. He didn't charge it up though, which
No.
rookie mistake. You got to charge it up. But in any case, that's when Emma's like, "May I intervene?" And I guess she does something. It's kind of unclear.
Cracks him in the head over.
With the
Cracks him
glass.
over the head with her glass fucking arm. Like, bow. Now die.
Yeah.
I mean, isn't she diamond?
Yeah.
Jesus, you know that hurt. This ain't no ordinary guy. He's definitely the Han Solo of Marvel.
Yeah. There's no other way he could survive.
Without that being the case.
Yeah. So Eden's like, I mean, Emma's like, we'll make you whole. Don't worry about it. He's like, I'd rather you die. And then he just throws a bomb at her, and she's like, shit. Sebastian catches the bomb and absorbs it within himself using his powers.
Pretty dope.
Pretty sick.
Reminds me that he is that character from the movie.
Yeah. He is pretty cool. I do.
The actor looked nothing like him.
I mean, it's hard to find it, I guess. No, probably not. I don't know.
I guess they don't have to look exactly the same.
Yeah.
It just annoyed me a tad bit.
Yeah. So Emma's like, oh, thank you, Sebastian. And he's like, no problem. Anyway, stand aside. I'll deal with this. I underestimated these ladies before I ended up in a wheelchair, so you may not want to do that.
Yeah. I was down bad.
Yeah, they beat me pretty bad.
Yeah, and I have powers.
I mean, they took everything from me. I was humiliated. So don't try. Just come with me. We'll make a deal. And they go back to the peak, which is the sword, I guess, right?
Yes.
The peak's not sword.
The sword station.
Yeah. And Mr. Peepers is there.
Oh, yeah, remember?
Yeah.
I could look into other galaxies.
Yeah. Everybody's cool with him. Everybody likes Peepers. And
Right.
I guess.
We pushing the Peeper agenda now, huh? It's forgive and forget, huh?
I don't even know what he did.
He did bad things. He was with the Brotherhood of Evil.
That's true.
He did bad things with his eyes looking. You put two and two together. Fucking creep, but now he's a hero.
Yeah. And everybody loves him. He's got these big old eyes. It's very weird. Remember, you ever seen Roger Rabbit?
Yeah.
With the Judge? He looks exactly like Judge from that. Judge Doom, I think his name is. What a crazy movie.
I haven't seen that shit since I was like 8.
Dude, I gotta see it again.
That's when he was like a cartoon character in the real world, right?
Yeah.
And he had the human girlfriend, and she was like
No, wait, that
mad
was
sexy or something like that.
Yeah, Jessica Rabbit.
Isn't that Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
Yeah,
Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
That's
the movie you're talking about,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, you got it.
I remember.
Yeah, it's been a long time. May watch it.
Mad long.
Anyway, so basically they offer Eden some Mysterium, and he's like, I'll take it. And then they go on his ship, and, have like a dinner, celebrating the deal. There's like, you know what? I'm glad this all worked out. We're all good. That Mysterium, man, is going to make you real rich.
Right.
And he's like, I know. But you know what? Why can't I have both? So he just presses, I guess, a button, opens the window, and just sucks the Marauders through the window, killing them in space.
Hell.
Yeah.
Die immediately.
Failure.
Yeah. Lockheed died too, so
Oh.
unless they could survive in space.
They can't, because they say that the Marauders are slowly dying in space. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Marauders began to die the moment their bodies were sucked into space.
And they said how you can't hear people scream in space, but Emma, because she's a telepath and was linked to everybody, could hear them all screaming in their mind.
Oh, yeah.
That was horrible.
Rough. Man, fuck this guy.
Yeah, fuck Rixio.
Rixio, who are you?
I never liked Han Solo anyway.
Just came out of nowhere to be a dick? Get your Mysterium.
He didn't have the Force.
He did not. Well, neither does Han Solo.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I didn't like Han Solo. I was like, why does everyone like him? He doesn't have Jedi powers.
That tracks. No powers. It means instant hatred from Josh Cole.
It does. It's
Instant.
Genuine and on point.
I'll tell you what, this man has never liked a person without powers in his life. Not once.
Not once.
But in any case,
Batman's cool.
Yeah.
No, technically he's a metahuman. That's what Amanda Waller says.
Hmm.
And I'll take her word on anything.
I mean, that would be a bad idea. She's a constant liar, but it's in any
To
case.
each their own.
Yeah. As the Marauders are dying in space, we see some fuckhead with a Molotov cocktail trying to throw it at the X-Men headquarters. And I'm like, yeah, that's like kind of crazy that their headquarters is extremely flammable.
Extremely flammable. I mean, that's a space tree, bro.
Fantastically flammable.
Maybe they have some type of protective measure, right?
Yeah. I mean, we're about to see the protective measure, because as he's about to throw it, someone just pops into frame and is like, excuse me, give me this. And I guess like she just somehow takes the Molotov cocktail away. I think it hovers towards her. I don't know what Lourdes' powers are.
No, she teleports behind him and hits him, and and the Molotov falls out of his hand, and she catches it.
She catches it. Just wide receiver.
Yeah,
that's some crazy
the
skill.
Molotov man looking like Danny Jones out there.
Yeah, she
Fumbled that rock immediately.
Oh, Danny Dimes, please.
Yo, Danny Dimes, please.
Dude, it's so funny. It's wild because it goes backwards, which is exactly what happens with Daniel Jones.
Yes.
It goes through.
He got tackled from the back, but the he got tackled with forward momentum, but the ball falls backwards.
Yeah, like a Madden glitch. It goes straight through his hand and into the hand of the lineman. A lineman intercepted him.
Yeah, that's a Super Bowl winning quarterback.
Yeah, for sure.
Anyway.
Good luck tonight, Danny Dimes, please.
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 We could root for them against Washington.
Yeah, sure. I'll try. So Lourdes has the Molotov cocktail, puts it out, and she says, my name is Lourdes Chantel.
Lourdes.
And I'm proud to be a mutant, and you should be ashamed.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess she's popping again, like teleporting away again.
Yeah. I thought she almost looked like Starfire a tiny bit at first, and then I was like, that's not Starfire. That's somebody else.
Yeah.
And
That's
she was
just
like, I'm Lourdes. I was like, yeah, they didn't have a whole little story about her and abuse and stuff.
Yeah. I mean, she's back. I didn't think she'd be back, honestly. I thought like that story was like, yeah, this is why you won't see her.
Right.
But
like, she'll never see your, abusive ass again, Sebastian. But I guess he's kind of a good guy now.
Apparently, Marauders is ending soon. As is
what?
Yeah, as is a couple of X-Men books.
What?
You know what else is ending?
What? X-Corp.
No.
What?
In fact, that's going on. That's going to continue onward. Hellions is ending pretty soon.
Fucking barnacles.
I don't. Man. Okay, so these series aren't canceled. There seems to be hints of restructuring of the X books in one way or another. There's still too little information to go on. People are even saying that Sword is ending. It's all weird. It's not super clear. The only one that's confirmed ending is Hellions, actually, which is a bummer. But
and one that's confirmed continuing.
X-Corp
X-Corp
seems to be confirmed to go on.
Yes.
Dude, what if it gets good though? What if we gotta keep an open
We're
mind.
gonna address that later.
Yeah, when X-Corp gets here, but I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think it's ending in December, so we still have some time with Marauders before it goes. I think the same thing for Hellions. I think both of them are ending in December. Yeah, I don't know. I'm glad they weren't canceled.
Same.
But I think Hellions went in with this storyline, and it's going to come to an end in December. So, it's a bummer. It's one of the best, if not the best X book. Talk about Hellions, and Marauders is not far behind. I've enjoyed Marauders pretty consistently.
I mean, the best one used to be X-Men, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Except for that one Shi'ar comic.
Yeah, I mean, you can't win them all.
That shit was a little weird.
Yeah.
But Hellions is like right after it.
Yeah, but in any case, we'll talk more about it when more information is available. For now, we're going to move on to the Trial of Magneto, number 2. This is a biggie. We start off with Magneto vibing in his bed, reading. I wonder what he's reading. He's got his reading glasses on because he's old, I guess. And he's walking down the hallway just like, I know you're watching me, Charles. Where are you, Charles? Charles.
Yeah.
He's bugging out.
He went
And
full 80s.
yeah, and meanwhile, this is all in his head as Xavier and I think this is Hope.
Yeah, that's definitely Hope. And let me tell you this, Chris. If anybody reading this didn't understand that Charles is actually a piece of shit, boy, will you find out now. It is undeniable. If the Legion stuff wasn't enough, or
Yeah.
maybe you wasn't reading it because you're silly,
Yeah.
I could say that, right? Way of X
Yeah.
must be red.
Yeah.
Oh.
It must be.
Yo, he is a shist fucking lord. And Eric is supposed to be his friend. He doesn't even call him Magneto. He calls him Eric.
It is wild considering that they kind of built Krakoa together.
They're supposed to be on the same side. And then he completely flipped on him. Why? Because you think he killed his daughter? Come on, man. Give a nigga a chance.
Yeah. But, yeah, basically they're like, what's Hope is like, aren't we torturing him right now? And Xavier's like, I mean, we got to do what we got to do.
Yeah.
He doesn't say no, is the point. He's just like, yeah. I mean, I don't like it any more than you do, but this was my very first option, is to torture him immediately. So, they have a little debate about that.
He tells her it isn't torture. Then she says a few more things to him, and he's like, okay, it is torture, but, it's something we have to, but,
No, yeah, the conversation is literally like, yeah, shouldn't we not be torturing Magneto? And he's like, come on, this isn't torture. And she's like, yes, it is. And he's like, all right, yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is. You got me, but
All
we're
right.
going to still do it.
Yeah, I mean, we got to do it. We got to do it. We got to do it. We have to
Just
do
like,
it.
no, I don't know.
No, I don't know. I
I'm
still
against
disagree.
this shit.
Yeah, this is ridiculous. I'm not for this. And he's like, oh, come on. We have to.
Like this is the arc. This is the X factor of Trial of Magneto.
Yeah.
Charles is confirmed bad guy.
Yeah.
Eat a dick, Fox movies.
Meanwhile, at the same time this is happening, the Avengers touch down on Krakoa, and everybody, gives them a greeting. Cyclops is like, hey, before you come pick up the body, you want to come take a tour of Krakoa? It'd be nice.
Captain America's
Welcome
like,
to
sure.
the Grand Tour.
Welcome to the Grand Tour GT. Dragon Ball GT.
Abridged.
They never did GT abridged, unfortunately.
Oh, that was real? That was actual
You never
the
seen
show?
GT?
a little bit.
Oh, yeah. Dragon Ball GT had a rap opening.
Wow.
It was very fun.
I probably suppressed that.
Yeah. I mean, I love it.
It wasn't cringe?
Well, it was cringe. It was pretty bad. Just like One Piece's. But
It was that cringe.
yeah. It's
All
fun.
right. Anyway.
Yeah. So, they're giving them the grand tour, and they're about to actually go into Arbor Magna, where they usually do all the resurrections. And they're like, damn, we forgot to hide that shit.
Yeah, because Xavier dragged Hope away to force him to torture his dear friend Eric.
Yeah, his best friend that he built this nation with, and immediately started to torture. So, yeah, they're like, Jean, we got to do something. You got to erase their memories so they won't see it. And Jean's like, I don't know how I feel about that.
Those are my friends too, Polaris. I know you're kind of new to the scene, but
Yeah, you can't just erase the minds of the Avengers without things going wrong.
yeah.
Have
Last
you
time
read
they did
Hickman's
that,
Avengers?
yeah, it's like I'm definitely not doing that to Captain America because he's gonna come back and kill us all or something. He's
Yeah.
gonna do something really intense.
Yeah.
It's
I
gonna
don't
make
know
us
if you
all uncomfortable.
I don't know if you know Captain America or Iron Man, but when they feel like violated mentally, they violate the universe, basically.
Yes,
It's not great.
definitely Tony.
Yeah, Tony
He's a
and
piece of work.
Tony and Steve will blast Krakoa into oblivion if they find out we erased their memories. But they walk through the gate that will lead to Arbor Magnus to find Emma sunbathing with the cuckoos. And it's all this big beach area, and Emma assures them, is like, don't worry, I got this, you guys. I took care of it. They only see the beach. They don't see Arbor Magna. You see the five just awkwardly standing in the background. Yeah, they're like,
Looking really upset at the
Yeah.
Avengers. Like, geez, man, they're not that bad, guys. I know that they kind of let a lot of shit slide that happened to mutants, but come on.
I mean, what are you going to do?
Yeah, you know what? I understand.
Yeah. Any case, meanwhile, back at the X Factor's investigation, they're seeing they're looking at the cradle that has the cerebral helmet that went missing, as well as around the time, I guess, Wanda was killed. And Rachel does a chrono skim of the area. She can basically see psychic residue of people while they were there at one point. And she sees Magneto came in and took the helmet, actually. which is interesting. We get this big 2-page spread informational page explaining very vaguely that magic has no master and magic does not belong to man or god.
Or God.
Yeah. So,
What's the point of them being a god, right? I mean,
yeah. I mean, if you can't do magic, if you can't pull a rabbit out of the hat, what's the point of being God?
yeah.
So, yeah, all that stuff. And we cut to immediately splash page of Scarlet Witch doing something with wings. And she talks about how like she's trying to escape this being that's killing her a couple times over. It's weird and cryptic. We cut back to where Magneto is, and Hope wakes him up with her powers, and he's like, "Go now, and do not let the Avengers see the body." And I'm like,
Whoa.
Hope.
Is that Hope? Question mark.
Could it be? I mean, she's using her powers.
Yeah, but someone could be controlling her. I don't think it's Mystique, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I don't think it's Mystique either, because she can't.
She could be under the influence. This could have something to do with the Onslaught situation. I don't know.
There's a lot of factors it could be. Yeah. So yeah, she commands him to go prevent the Avengers from seeing Wanda's body. Captain America has a brief moment with Quicksilver. Quicksilver's like, the Avengers are here. And he's like, oh,
sneer.
Oh, all it took for my sister dying for us to all be together again. And Captain America is like, no, it's not the murder, it's our grief bringing us together, Pietro.
It was actually really sweet.
Yeah.
Took a real jokey tone, but
yeah,
Cap is cool. It's moments like this that remind me that he
Cap's
is a
the
cool
best.
character.
Yeah,
Aside from all the American attire.
yeah. And I mean, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, what are you gonna do, man?
Yeah, Quicksilver's like, I'm sorry, I'm just upset. And he's like, don't be. I know you're sad. I think she'd be happy to know that you're still protecting her even in death. And Quicksilver goes like, he just like super speeds like 15 feet away to go, oh, God.
Oh, God. Those words.
You're right, Cap. I am protecting her. You're right.
Damn.
Oh, he has such a way with words. That's why he's the leader. Steve's the greatest. So, as this cute little moment is happening, barbed wire just starts to attack everyone. It hits Pietro pretty bad. He's like, ow! Where'd this come from? Everybody gets their shields up, and Magneto is demanding that the Avengers leave the island. There's a big superhero fight, Avengers and X-Men alike against Magneto. The X-Factor team, as well as Wolverine, accompanied by Wolverine, all crowd around the evidence because they assume that Magneto is just out here trying to destroy the evidence. So, yeah, the Avengers get involved. They all battle him. But
Cyclops begs Iron Man to not join the fight. So come on, Avengers, just leave it alone. We got this. It's our home. You're our guest.
And the Avengers are like, okay, but then literally like two pages later, Iron Man's like, nah, fuck that. Let's go.
Yeah, we couldn't help ourselves, man. It's Magneto. He's fucking shit up. It's kind of have to. It's like the old days.
Yeah. So Magneto sees Kyle, who's North Star's husband, and just grabs him and threatens to crush him. And North Star does not take kindly to that. He just comes up and he's like, what the fuck are you doing, dude? He's crack Cohen just like everyone. He's like, he's human. And I'm like,
is he human?
He is human.
He doesn't have a mutant power?
No, he's not a mutant.
He's not Prodigy.
No, he's not Prodigy.
But he's not Prodigy.
Yeah, so, North Star's out here losing his mind, just like telling the Avengers to leave. And he even is like, I will fucking kill all of you to save Kyle.
Yo, he said it straight up. Every single one of you. Tony, Cap, Wasp, Cyclops, everyone.
Everyone.
Every fucking body.
Everyone.
For my man.
And I guess like Cap looks at Magneto's like, is this what you want? To hurt your own people? And Magneto's like, no. That's not what I want. He drops Kyle, and he's like, I need you to leave. No, none of you know what home means for Wanda. And he's like, fine. It was me. I killed the Scarlet Witch. I'm guilty of first-degree murder. Take me. He's like, chain me up. Chain me up.
So I put that on record. I am guilty.
Where's the stenographer? I want to put that on the record.
I know my words mean... What is it? My words can be used against me in a court of law.
Yeah, go ahead and take them and
These
use them
words.
against me in the court of law.
Please, I'm begging you.
Please. And that's when Scarlet Witch is just like, I'm afraid I have to disagree. Yeah, she appears.
All happy.
Yeah, and Mystique is like, this is interesting.
Yeah, because I definitely killed that bitch.
I definitely turned into Magneto and snapped her neck or whatever I did.
Right.
Yeah. So Scarlet Witch comes down and is like, hello, everyone. I'm really happy that you all came to help me, but everything's all right. I just want to put all this behind me. And she immediately kisses Vision.
And they're not dating at the moment.
No,
so
Vision
this
is
kind of like a whoa.
Yeah, I mean, like, whoa. Vision has a daughter, dude, and a wife, I think. I don't know if he still has a wife.
I know Vision is still around in a thing.
Yeah.
Poor Wanda.
Well, that's the end of Trial of Magneto. I mean, the ending I don't know how to take yet. I thought this issue was pretty good up to that point.
Yeah, that's exactly how I felt, man. It wasn't a bad issue or nothing like that. It just took a weird turn that I guess I wasn't expecting at all, but not in a good way.
Yeah.
I feel like this is going to become less of a murder mystery and more of just a storyline setup situation, but I'm not going to jump the gun.
Yeah.
How many issues of this is there supposed to be? 6? Like the...
Let me
six-parter?
see. It should say. Oh, it doesn't say.
No, it doesn't, right? It just says it's part 2.
Yeah, it shouldn't be that long. Maybe 6 issues at
Maybe
most.
3.
Could be. I have no idea, but yeah, I thought this was a fun issue. This Trial of Magneto has been fun for the most part. And I don't know why I'm really kind of like weird about the ending. I guess it just... I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know how to explain it. It's just like a...
It was weird. It was a weird twist.
It's a guttural feeling thing, I guess. It's bizarre. I wish I knew how to explain it better, but it's a very strange thing. Let us know what you guys think though about it. Maybe you guys can verbalize it better than I can at the moment. But as it stands, and it doesn't necessarily ruin the series for me. I still want to see what comes of it. It's just a little weird moment. Something fell off about it. But I'm all set to move on. Are you guys?
Yeah.
Then let's go!
He said, is this ice? Dickhead, is it cold?
Black Clover.
Back to Japan.
Yeah.
Oh, in a surprising turn of events, the top 3 character poll. So Noelle gets number 1.
Whoa. Is this the first time she's won?
I
actually don't know.
Maybe. I'll tell you this. You know what probably had something to do with it? The fact that she was damn near butt naked the whole time. You know how many times they showed this little girl's ass? Like, I'm just like, wow, they're really pushing the limits here.
Yeah. I mean, you've read Bakuman. Panty shots all day.
Yeah, it wasn't just panty shots. It was straight ass. And I know you...
No, you're not.
I know I'm not bugging.
No, you're not bugging. We have seen Noelle's ass an
lot.
unsettling degree.
A lot. It's just so routine at this point. You don't even... You're just like, yeah, that's Noelle.
Yeah.
You know?
Well...
So, yes,
maybe we
I'm
gotta get
sure
more.
that had something to do with it.
Yeah. Maybe if we see Asta's ass more, he'll jump up in the rankings.
His big swords ain't enough, huh?
Yeah. No, not enough.
Huh? Huh?
Eh? Eh? Yeah, these are the jokes over here. Knocked his 3rd place, though.
Yeah, pretty... I mean, he's
I like him.
kind of cool.
I mean, he got his ass whooped after talking all that shit about how he's better than everybody.
I can't believe he's better than like in the rankings. That's what I'm very surprised about.
That's actually also. I agree. I think that's very surprising. But in any case, this is Black Clover chapter 305, the Vice Captain of the Golden Dawn. Last we left off, Noelle finished off Magicula, and we are cutting over to Yuno and Langris's battle with Zeno, the Bone Man. And basically, asks Langris to keep Zeno at bay for 3 minutes as he
Please.
charges up. Very much like the special beam cannon to Piccolo. He's like, I must charge.
Just be my shield for about 3 minutes.
3 minutes.
And I like how what's the spatial mage's name again?
Langris.
He's like, yeah, no prob. And then he's like monologuing like, damn, I know there's no way.
What the fuck is he talking about?
Yeah,
There's no way.
I know, and I know that he knows, and he knows that I know.
Yeah, this is crazy what he's asking.
Yeah,
of me here.
we've literally lost our minds, but at the same time, I don't blame them because what the fuck else is there to do?
I mean, what
just
are
die
our
and be
options?
skewered
Yeah,
by this weird devil man?
yeah. It's not great. It's not great
He's
looking.
a little on the weird side. Not as weird as Megicula, but
Yeah.
yeah.
So, gives him, like an egging on. He's like, you're the Clover Kingdom's strongest spatial mage. So you're probably seeing a way through this, right? Don't tell me you're going to let him keep thrashing you.
There's like all of maybe 3 spatial mages. He's like, you're the best. Like, yeah.
And he's
or
like,
whatever.
Yeah. So, the battle starts off. This guy uses his mana zone thing where he makes a small little spatial shield thing around him as Zeno launches his bone things at him. And Zeno's like, oh, it may be small, but he created his own territory within my absolute space.
Yes. And he's so fixated on the fact that he can't destroy him that he's literally like, he's completely ignoring I mean, good for the strategy.
Yeah.
Pretty poor plan by this guy.
Yeah. Who is this guy? Goku? He's just like, he says he's the strongest spatial man?
Okay, I'll wait for him to get. Oh, yeah. Oh, you are?
You?
Okay.
All right, we'll see that. Like bone spikes. So, Langris gets a little bit of an inner monologue about, he's like, I remember when he came in, he was talking so much shit, but he could back it up with his skill.
Thought he was so cool.
He said he's so cool.
And he was.
And it turns out he was. Turns out he was about the life he was talking. So, he was. Yeah.
So naturally, I was even more salty.
Yeah, so I became saltier and saltier. And also my brother was pissing me off by just existing.
Yeah.
So, he's like, your strength was different. It was as if you were spurring us on with that wind, as if we were flying with you. That's why the way you hated losing inspired everyone. It made us stronger, Michael Jordan.
Right. Thanks.
You kept us on the court longer than anybody else. Even Phil Jackson went home, and you would still have us doing 3 free throws.
Practicing drills.
He's like, where the fuck do you think you're going, Langris? That 3 was shit. And he says, you are the vice captain of the Golden Dawn.
Yuno's like, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But thanks.
Yuno does not have like an inspirational face on. He doesn't be like, you know what? He's right. I am. He's like, yes.
Yeah, sure. Keep shielding me, buddy.
Hey, buddy, keep that
Just
shield
need
up.
1 more minute.
Yeah. At that moment, that's when the bone things finally break through and start like slicing and dicing Langris. And
It's not enough. Exactly as they thought.
yeah, he's like, all that exists is the fact that I am stronger than you both. That's
all
the
that exists.
reality. Langris, despite getting skewered on these bones, he's just
He's getting grazed. He's like
getting
it's
grazed.
not
You're
getting-
right.
you
I mean,
know.
this is pretty bad.
It's pretty bad, but he's not. It's not like I don't think it's destroying major arteries or organs. So he's just anime stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
He'll be all right.
Yeah,
he'll be all right tomorrow.
General anime, I can eat those wounds.
Yeah, I'll hold those down. Yeah.
Yeah. So as he's charging forward, he said, maybe so, but I can't just say, oh, is that right? And back down.
I respect that.
Yeah. He says, we belong to the ultimate brigade, the Golden Dawn. And Yuno says, I knew it. And he gets a 2-page spread of him with his bow and arrow. I mean, Hawkeye would be proud.
Oh, yeah. I mean, this is pretty fucking fire. I'm not going to lie.
It is pretty cool.
Even the line, this is probably one of the coolest lines Juno ever said, in
Yeah,
my
he
opinion.
says, you hate losing more than anything, too.
And I felt that, man, because I fucking hate losing too, man.
Me too,
It's not
dude.
even about wanting to be the best at everything. It's like, man, I fucking hate losing.
Yeah.
And I'm going to try to at least be competent enough to make it so it's not easy.
Well, you are Scottie Pippen after all.
Aha. It's like, see?
Yeah.
I like that, man. It was a nice...
Yeah.
Like he even chuckles. He's like, I knew it. You a thirst bucket like me too.
Just like me.
Now I'm out to smoke this nigga.
Yeah, my
Roll
special
'em up
beam cannon is
in
done.
the Fonto.
Yeah. Yeah, very cool chapter. This is a cool 2-page spread as well. It just like Yuno's design here is just really cool.
Yeah.
I think that in general, spatial mages in this series are pretty cool.
They're done, in a cool enough way.
Yeah, like it's a very unique way of using like that spatial magic. I always liked whenever Langris or Finral showed up. They're very cool characters, I think.
Right.
But, that's all I gotta say about Black Clover. I think it didn't win really good chapter of the week this week, but it was second place, I believe. So, very much on board. With that being said, I suppose we should move on to our final manga. Hit it, me. Undead Unluck.
Get some sick color pages.
Yeah. This is Undead Unluck chapter 78. Get set, go. Color pages, dope ass color pages. I like it a lot, actually. This is a really cool one. All the characters around the round table, very cool.
Yeah, it was very nice.
Mm-hmm.
I liked how the trees look. The sakura trees, the pink.
Yeah,
Very
he's got
nice.
great color
Very nice
pages.
colors, yeah.
Mm-hmm. We cut to the beginning of the chapter where the Tachyonizer?
It's abbreviated Unstoppable Tachyrizer.
Tachyrizer. Yeah, that. It's a big armor thing that forms around Top as he just zooms off.
And allows him to survive the speed of sound?
Yeah,
Light?
basically.
Which one was it? Light or sound?
I think it's light.
That's faster than sound.
Yes.
Wow.
Damn. So yeah, he just zooms off. What was it? Undecrease guy, Creed, his name is. He realizes what they're trying to do now. He's like,
He's pretty smart, yo.
He's like, damn, I get it. Now that you have me unstopped here, you're just waiting for your friend to pull up.
So right.
Yeah. And they're just trying to break his equipment because I guess like the speed of light colliding into the back of his skull wouldn't just explode it. But
like I'm thinking he's just going to get annihilated. Like,
yeah, like at the beginning of The Boys.
Completely, yeah.
That was a good show. I can't wait for season 3. Anyway,
I haven't watched it yet, but I do know what you're
You
talking
should.
about.
It's very good.
I know. I'll get into it. I caught up on the other one, the cartoon version.
Oh, Invincible?
Yeah, so
That I
I can
have
do
to
that
watch.
one too. Invincible's dope.
Yeah. Anyway,
Good writing.
yeah. So, this guy's like, I'll just have to beat you to the punch. And he just shoots a bunch of rockets around.
He's just letting off he's spamming. He's like,
He's like, ah.
you can't stop me from doing this, so ha ha ha.
Yeah. It even goes up to the other battles that are happening right now.
While they're running up.
Yeah. Top is just like running around the world. He even runs past the round table again. And he gets a little flashback to when I guess they were formulating this plan. Chikara tells him that he'll stop Top. And Top's like, the fuck are you talking about? Mind your business. You can't do anything. You're like a scaredy cat like you. Like if you fuck up one time, then you'll wind up dead too. And Chikara looks at him and is like, no, I can't do it right now, but I'll get stronger. Which is why Top, if you have faith in me once I've matured, I want you to run again at your top speed. And Top stops in his tracks at his like already fastest speed, and he just hits his real top speed, blasting off. Even the suit is like, oh shit.
Yeah. This is way stronger than we thought.
Oh my god. He's like, armor detachment initiated. T-minus 10 seconds to function shutdown. And he says, shut your friggin' mouth.
Shut your mouth.
You'll fucking
Robots.
come off when I say you do. So he's just going at the speed of light at this point. and is about to collide directly into Creed. And Chikara yells out, "Don't stop, Top!" as the rockets fly and I guess miss him. He's like,
or he just destroys them all with the
Does he?
impact of his force.
I mean,
I'm
that
just
would be
saying,
cool.
We didn't see it happen, but
oh yeah, he does.
I'm sure it could have. Oh, that's exactly what happened. They all
Yeah.
blow up from the fucking force he's creating.
Yeah, so cool.
I mean, guys, he's going at light speed on Earth. I'm pretty sure that's actually bad for the environment and stuff.
Is it?
I
didn't
think
know that.
so. Like, does anything move at light speed
No.
on the planet? I think there's a generator. They had like this particle accelerator somewhere in Europe, I think.
Does anything on Earth move at light speed?
Yeah, I think they're gonna talk about the particle accelerator.
Yeah, Brian,
They
can you
say
look that up?
it's possible
Can you
to
look
create a black hole if they mess up.
Well,
Yeah, fuck us, right?
who was that?
There's nothing that can be done.
I mean, you know,
it's that.
they're basically the Scarecrow right now. He's like, we're doing it for science reasons.
Yeah.
But it'll be better, if we figure it out.
I thought it was a really nice touch how Andy put out his hand. Thanks. Put out his hand for to give him a high five, and he did give him a high five, but it, ripped his fucking hand off because of how fast he was going.
Yeah, he still finds the conscious of mind to give a thumbs up as it's being torn off.
That's so lit. That's probably the reason this series is so cool. Andy is a really unique protagonist.
Yeah, he's very fun. Andy's the greatest. So as he returns back to the battlefield, he does a big old jump kick right through all of Creed's equipment, shattering it, I guess. It's kind of weird. I was trying to decipher exactly what happened here.
So you understand what the point was?
Yes.
It's not about because obviously if he doesn't have his equipment, he can't really disrupt them.
Yeah.
Right. But my thing is, how didn't he die? How did he break the equipment and not
Tear him in half.
Yeah.
Or vaporize him into a pink mist.
Right. Yes.
I mean, here's the thing. The whole point of this is that he stops here because Chikara stops him.
Right.
So I guess he just he gets far enough that he destroys the equipment, but doesn't touch Creed.
It looks like he's past him.
Yeah, it's. I mean, I guess it's not that the art is bad here. It's just kind of unclear how.
No, yeah, it's not bad at all. It's
Not at
actually
all.
a pretty sick 2-page
It's great.
spread.
It's just it's kind of unclear as to what exactly were the logistics of how Top lands on Creed's equipment.
And in 16 hours, we're going to know exactly what happened.
Yeah,
with this
because
situation.
Jump comes out on Friday this week, so I'll try to get this episode as fast as I can.
Yeah.
But in any case, that was Undead Unluck. I like this chapter a lot. This is actually the audience voted RGC for I think
shit!
the third week
I feel
in a
bad
row.
for not giving it the
Certified
RGC, but it's One Piece,
Certified RGC. Certified RGC.
I'm really happy for Undead Unluck.
Y'all ready for me to blow your minds?
Oh, yes.
Oh, you have.
Did you read it this week?
RGC.
Certified RGC.
Nice! I'm so proud of you, Brian. I'm so proud of you.
I didn't think.
I'm so proud of you.
I was
bro.
wondering why there wasn't an RGC for you this week.
I didn't even
Dude.
notice.
I fucking love Top's fucking power. It is so fucking sick.
It's a really different take on a speedster ability,
'cause
right?
he has to stop in order to get faster.
So
Yeah.
fucking cool.
It's fun. It's really fun. It's not boring. When he stopped and he got shot, it was drawn so well, and he just you knew this shit was about to be serious.
Yeah.
That's why I thought this guy was gonna die. But
Yeah. This is one of those things that I hope Undead Unluck gets an anime one day, because this is going to be pretty cool to look at moving,
Yeah.
Um,
Seeing Andy's die
What's-
mad times.
yeah.
What's Undead Unluck's popularity rating?
It does fairly well. It's also just very young. It's still not even at 100 chapters.
Yeah.
So I feel like they usually wait around 100 chapters before they announce an anime.
I feel like in the beginning they really have to tone down on all the shit Andy was doing. To be
Yeah, it
honest,
depends. There's like shonen manga that get like late night anime spots. I think.
Oh yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah. So because I remember reading that in Bakuman actually, because I'm rereading the series from the beginning. Otter 11 got a late night manga thing, so a late night anime spot. So I think like for Undead Unluck, it's definitely possible for them to do all this shit. But yeah, this is just a
the
fun
animation
series.
is good.
I want Bone, the same people who do My Hero Academia. I think they do a great job with this series.
Yeah.
Bone
I
Studio.
think you're right. Yeah, that would make sense actually.
There is a season 3 announced for World Trigger, right?
Yes.
Nice.
It's actually starting in October.
Nice. I told somebody online when I was on somebody's Smash Bros. Stream on Facebook, like we just been talking about, some new people got put on, by the way. I'll be trying to do my little grassroots work,
Yeah.
put people on, shout out if you're listening from that.
Yeah.
But yeah, somebody was like, man, I love World Trigger, but he didn't know that there was, like he said after the first season that, he kind of, he forgot to get back to it.
Yeah.
Didn't know, and I was like, yo, like they announced a third season. It's back.
Yeah, it'll be back soon.
Like it's back, and they announced an extra season.
I mean, I got lucky in finding that out myself. I just happened to come across it that they just announced the
Fucking
anime's
lit,
coming.
yo. World Trigger's here to stay, guys.
Yeah, I mean, please, Ashihara, take care of yourself.
Please, Ashihara.
Please, we need you.
Would you sacrifice
I don't know.
Danny Dons for Ashihara's health?
Easily.
Easily.
Hey, Danny, get out of here.
Can I be honest?
Yes, you
The
can be
monthly
honest.
stuff, the monthly stuff with this really slow World Trigger stuff, is just not doing it for me, man.
Ideally,
It's just-
World Trigger's not a monthly series.
You know what you should do, Brian? You should read it. You should read it from the beginning again.
Yeah,
And
that's
once
what
you
I was
get-
thinking.
yeah.
I was thinking I should reread all of World Trigger just for fun.
And when you're
Just
able, you'll get to this part in
From-
midget.
Yeah, no.
It'll make a lot more sense collectively.
Yeah, I mean, World Trigger's only monthly by circumstance. It's literally just so Ashihara can continue doing it. Because a weekly schedule is extremely strenuous. And Ashihara's in I feel like he's in a very delicate spot right now, where if he stresses himself more than he has to,
And back
he'll
problems?
just be gone again.
No joke.
Not for manga artists, man. Especially not for manga
Or for
artists.
anyone over the age of 25.
Yeah, it's not
It
great.
starts going downhill unless you're like always stretching and working out.
Yeah, a lot of these guys come out with back problems. I mean,
spinal.
the Hunter x Hunter author, he's got the same deal, and he'll likely never probably return. He's like 50, so he's got to.
he should get somebody else to draw.
Just
it
draw, and he
for
just
him,
tells the
please.
other person everything to do. Like, yes, make him look like that.
Make him
No,
look
not
like-
like that. Like this.
No,
I feel like there's a lot of
No,
talented
no.
artists
He
that
eats
can
his
make
snacks.
his art. It's not,
I'm
his
sure.
art isn't super complex either.
I beg to differ. It's similar to One Piece, in my opinion, where it's so unique and stands out, like because
Yeah.
of its like.
It's kind of old
style.
school. It's still kind of old school.
I think
art,
that's why
Sure.
it
from what
doesn't.
I've seen.
I think that's why that it generally doesn't happen. Is that artists? I know myself is just like you get very particular about your art, or your style.
I mean, even with the One Piece side story that's going on, that
Dr. Stone's guy is making,
yes,
and the Food War, like both.
no, the Food Wars guy,
Yeah.
the Food Wars guy. Okay, it's not that it's bad, but it just really doesn't look like One Piece,
Yeah.
So it's like kind of trippy to read it.
Yeah.
Not saying that it's not enjoyable, but I feel like it would be like if Oda all of a sudden said, okay, I'm no longer drawing the series, I'm gonna pass it off to this other respected artist. We're gonna be fucking, like stunned.
You know what's
It's gonna
funny?
be so weird for the first few months.
You know what's funny about Oda is that people ask him, is like, would you do another series after One Piece? He's like, no, you probably
no.
He's like, you probably shouldn't be working in manga after 40. And I don't plan to. If I do another manga, it'll probably be like a little cyborg story, but
A little cyborg story,
nothing else.
Boy, he's got something in mind.
Yeah,
We
not
still
a
haven't
series.
seen Vegapunk, right?
No, not yet.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I think he's generally like, One Piece is the only thing I'll ever do for the most part. I'll probably do a one shot here and there, but you shouldn't be doing manga consistently when you're old. But which is a very smart way to take it, I guess.
Right.
But anyway,
I don't know, man. I'm just saying, bring fucking Hunter. Just give us something with Hunter x Hunter, man.
you want his back to snap in half?
Please.
Well, we got off track, way off track here. That was Undead Unluck. Great chapter, very deserving of the RGC, I think, from both Brian and the audience. Finally,
For sure.
Brian and the audience are in line for once. Who knew? Who would have thunk?
You know, I don't mind it. I don't mind it when the audience votes for anything other than Black Clover, you know?
Well, I'll tell you what. I mean, you know, it's been a lot more competitive, and Black Clover hasn't won in a while.
I'm surprised Black Clover didn't win this week. It was actually pretty lit.
I was surprised it didn't win the week that Noelle beat Megicula. That was a strange time. But anyway,
Probably not enough ass.
we're probably like jinxing it now, and Black Clover is going to be dominant for the next few weeks. But
Right.
Probably not enough ass.
yeah, that's probably true. But in any case, follow us on Twitter if you want to take part in that. And that was Undead Unluck, and this has been our show. Oh yeah! Thank you guys so much for listening. Very, very excited to be doing this again. A little short-sewed, but you know what? Very fun. Short,
Not
for
a
us.
quick sode.
Yeah, just a short-sewed, shorter than usual.
Not a hashtag quick sode though.
Yeah, but let's close this out so I can get this out before the next jump comes out tomorrow. You can find me at the Chris Esmel. You can find Josh at JDCole_37 and NY Chillin. You can find Brian at b.esp on Twitter and Instagram. Follow Brian's Twitch stream at twitch.tv/itspunchline. Email us at newjumpcitypod@gmail.com with any questions, suggestions, anything you guys want to talk to us about, and take part in our weekly poll on New Jump City, at New Jump City on Twitter. Subscribe to us on YouTube, and if you prefer audio podcasts, subscribe to us on iTunes, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, wherever you listen to podcasts. Wherever, I guarantee you we're on there. So get on it. Enjoy the show. Thank you guys so much for listening. We will see you next week. Stay safe, New Jump citizens.
Peace out, guys.